This is perfect because, like, season 3 of Movies That Crap Sequels came on the same week. The Ghostbusters movie came. That's just, yeah. Yeah, that Ghostbusters is like, a sequel slash reboot sorta. Because it's like the third Ghostbusters that didn't happen only with women. But it's kind of a reboot because, it doesn't have the original guys like Bill Murray. But then again, the original slime monster was there, so made a cameo. But yeah, that's why Ghostbusters is like a sequel slash reboot. I don't know. But anyway, welcome back. Like, movies that crap sequels, season 3. And yep, more movies. I'm gonna talk about that crap sequels that I feel like are unnecessary. Gonna say, what's it about, like why, I'm not a big fan of it, why people love it, and basically like the conclusion. And let's begin. And another movie that has a crappy sequel is a horror movie called Bride of Chucky. So yeah, this is like the third or fourth that I get about it's just I think it's like 5 or 6 Chucky movies. But anyway, this is like the third or fourth movie of Chucky. Okay, basically in this one, so Chucky's, I guess, girlfriend, wife, whatever, she possesses a doll as well, or soul goes into a doll, I guess. I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, and basically, Chucky wants her help, but, she decides, to just screw him over a little bit, and now there's 2 murderous dolls, like, wreaking havoc, like, killing, because Chucky was the serial killer, and his girlfriend, not that much of a difference. It's just, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of horror sequels. It's just, I mean, yeah, Child's Play 2 I'm okay with, 3, and after the third Child's Play movie, it's just, what's the point? Like, was it really necessary to bring Chucky back? I mean, to make it more, like, to make things interesting, like, his girlfriend's not in the mix. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I don't watch that many horror movies. It's just, I don't know. It's just it's just, not all movies need sequels. I mean, there's just really no point. But I don't know. Maybe it's because it's horror. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't really like horror sequels. Okay, so here are the reasons why, I don't really like it. Because, alright, just, after the events of the third one, like, Chucky just straight up murders, like, a bunch of teenagers at a boot camp. All, because he's still after that kid, the original kid from the first Child's Play movie. He just can't, he wants his, to possess his body still. But after the third one, he's out of the picture. I mean, it's just what's the point? It's just, now Chucky's just, being his, serial killer, rampage. Yeah. It's just, it was like he just, decided, to stay as a doll. He accepted his fate. But since he's gonna be a doll, why not, bring in his girlfriend just to make things, a little more exciting. Like, there's a reason to watch, the fourth, Chucky movie. It's just, I don't know, it's just, they always, in whole movies, whenever they make a sequel, they always have to have one thing, that's new and interesting, like Chucky having, having his, girlfriend or wife, whatever, come into the mix. And see what else, and with Texas Chainsaw, a prequel sequel, basically, Leatherface's origin story, is just, I don't know. And, well, at the end of Bride of Chucky, she gives birth to the seed of Chucky. That's the 5th Chucky movie. I mean, they dolls, I mean, it's just, I know they bleed, it's just, aren't the things plastic? I mean, it's just, how's that work exactly with plastic. Okay, but here's the thing, like why people like like it. Okay, because see, Chucky, it's a cult classic. It's a cult movie. I can understand why why there's like a bunch of sequels. Like the first three Chucky movies, cult classics, but basically like I think there's like 6 Chucky's movies, so the original 3 I call the first trilogy, and then like Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky. I think the last one's called Revenge of Chucky. That's like the second trilogy. It's just I'm not a big fan of the second trilogy because it's just so many years have passed for since the first 3 Chucky movies, like the original trilogy. But it's a cult movie. It's horror. People still love like A Nightmare on Elm Street, like Friday the 13th. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it's just people love like cult movies. Basically like classics, like The Exorcist. Whatever. Because it's just the thing is that it just drives people in, like Star Wars. People love Star Wars a lot, and like to me, Star Wars not. I don't consider it as a cult movie. Like in general, like most like popular horror movies are considered like cult movies because it's just something that draws in like people like together as a group, and it's like theories and everything. Saying like this was possibly real somehow, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre possibly, but I don't know. It's just I remember when I watched like the Bride of Chucky, like that gave me nightmares. Like most definitely, yeah. Okay, so my point is that I'm not a big fan of this sequel. It's just people like it because Chucky is a cult movie. Like Child's Play is like a straight up like cult classic, and it explains why like there's so many sequels after because people just want more of it, I guess. But it's just each sequel to me, it's just starting to get ridiculous. Like the first 3 to me were like straight up horror, but the last 3 Chucky movies have been like kind of like dark comedy horror, like basically like using death, as a joke. Like that's what, especially like in Seed of Chucky. Yep, that's the 5th one. Like, the Seed of Chucky basically was like a dark comedy, like then a horror movie, like slasher film. Like the first 3 to me, horror movie, but the last 3 Chucky movies, like basically like dark, comedy, dark horror comedy. But then again, the 6th one, was kind of like horror, but yeah, I don't know. It's just after hearing that there was a 6th Chucky movie, like I was straight up done. I never saw the first one. I saw the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, but yeah, I never seen the first like Child's Play movie, and I'm just not interested in watching like the last Chucky movie, like Revenge of Chucky. It's just no point. But anyway, I don't know. People like it because it's a cult classic. I don't like it because like I just don't like unnecessary sequels. Like, what's the point? Just let it end and let it be. Let this legacy left behind. Like leave the cult as it is, and basically that's my opinion.